Hi, I'm Kyle Peters. I'm an inventor of the deck dolly, and today I'll be showing how to assemble the deck dolly for the 425, 445, and 455 series tractors. Now, to save a little time, I've disassembled my own personal one, and I'm going to show you how to reassemble it the easiest way. Now, when you get your deck dolly from me, you're going to have various pieces. You're going to have two of these, which is the axle plate, or which is actually the top plate, I should say. Four of these, and they are the side mounts on the bottom. And you'll get a plate like this, which is the base. Now, the first thing you want to do when you assemble this, there's a 1/2-inch bolt with two nuts, with a flange nut on the outside. Assemble this and just tighten it just enough so this is tight, but yet freely goes. So assemble both sides like that, just the way you're shown here. Next, I would take the tube part, which is the upper mount, and it's got nuts on the end. You take the two plates, like this. There's a 3/8 bolt. Just start those in the end. And just kind of hand tighten there for the moment. Do the same thing on the other side. Okay, we've got that. We set that aside. Now, for the bottom piece here, and you'll get also the two upright pieces, which I didn't mention earlier, and they look like that. And like I said, to save a little time, I just disassembled one here. You take the bolts and you insert them through this way, and they're just loose. You just want those loose first. So I'll do this other side a minute here. Take one of the plates, slip your bolts through, remember to grab the right bolt, got to be the longer bolts. And you put a 1/4-inch flange nut on those, just kind of hand tight. Okay. Take the other two bolts, stick those in there like that. Make sure you get the hole lined up. Now at this point, we want to loosely assemble this piece. And that goes in between, like so. And using these 1/4-inch shorter bolts, oops. Try not to drop them all the time. Now, there you have the basic unit put together. Next step is to put, well, probably the easiest way to do this is going to lay this in the deck like so. Setting it in place where naturally it wants to rest. And then hooking in the holes so that everything lines up properly when you tighten everything up, and that sets the width of your rails, because they can vary a little bit depending on the manufacturer. Take your two dollies. There is a left and a right. Take your remaining bolts, put a 1/4 inch bolt on there. And do the same thing with this side. And that's it. Now, once you have that, I would start snugging everything up. I have air wrenches. You may not. Doesn't make any difference. But to save a little time, I'm going to snug them up with my air wrenches. And there you have it. Put together in no time. There you go. Now, why, you may ask, do you need a deck dolly? Well, the thing I like about it the most is for the storage. It doesn't take up my whole shop. Before, it would take up the area that it was laying down on. And it makes it portable to go from one area to the other. Now, one thing I would recommend that obviously be used on a concrete floor or something that's hard. Another thing is, another reason to have one is for the maintenance of it. You can clearly get at the blades to sharpen them easy, and I use it to power wash, as you can see I've done here. It's not perfect, but at least you got it halfway clean. So there, that's the deck dolly. Hope you enjoy it.